what they told everyone that my husband is drunk is not like that. They just took him away from me, and nothing I can do. Nothing. It's the hand of God. Nothing. My husband's name is Taiye Atobiloye. He went to Lokoja. Before he went to Lokoja, he have an agreement with his DPO in Ado and Okeonigben. They have an agreement because it's not my husband's turn to go to Lokoja, but they said he must go to Lokoja. So they have an agreement with it, and he went to Lokoja. When he was arrived at Lokoja, they said the GCP said he will give him the signal back to Kwara State. I'm expecting him to come back to Kwara State, but later he called me that the DPO has called the GCP Lokoja that they should not allow him and they should not give him the signal back to Kwara State. That he was lazy and he don't want to work. And it's not like that. My husband had an accident 2016 in his hip, and we stayed more than 4 months in where they are treated him. He's still managing his body, his leg to walk. That is why when he went to Lokoja, he went there with hospital reports. But they didn't offer him what he wanted. That is why he left Lokoja back to Kwara State on the 4th day when he was there. And the following week, which is Tuesday, he went back there. And he told me that they want to put him into the cell because he left the work without permission. And they detained him. When it is 5 minutes before they detain him, he called me and he told me everything. I don't know what's happening when they put him into the cell. But the DPO of Lokoja, the DPO of the division said he was sick in the cell. After 3 days, they brought him to this to the cell, the division. He was sick, and they abandoned him in the cell. No food, no water, nothing, and he's sick. No treatment, no doctor or nurse to treat him. And they left him there. I personally, his wife, was called his number severally. For 7 days, nobody picked the phone until he died. After 7 days, when he died, they called me that he was died in the cell. That I should come and pick my husband's body, come and carry him as Lokoja. I think this is very wrong. Very, very wrong. He's not a thief. He's not a criminal. But they treated him as a criminal. And they abandoned him until he died there. It's unfair. But what can I say? It's a kind of work and the work of devil. But I know that it is time for him to go and rest. That is why God allowed them to do what they did to him. And I thank God that IG already take the action. I don't have much to say, but what they told everyone that my husband is drunk is not like that. And they said he was drunk and he fell into the gutter. My husband isn't drunk because when he was arrived at Lokoja, he called me And he told me everything till the evening when they, after 4, when they want to put it in the detention. But since then, I was called his number for 7 days. It was still ringing and nobody picked the phone until he died on the 7th day. And they called me that my husband was died in police cell, Lokoja, Division, that I should come and take his cuffs. They used the same number of his phone to call us. So my husband's phone is still with them. It's not lost. I just want justice to my husband's death. Although he was died and he cannot come back to me. But I thank God that everybody in the world, they have tried their best. I saw the comments and I appreciate the IG once again for what he did. Even the Commissioner of Police of Kwara State and his wife, I appreciate them for what they did for me on this case. And I appeal to the IG to please, for everyone's sake, to take all the action, because I don't know what my husband did to them, but what I know that they called me that he was dead. He's a gentleman, honor, hardworking. They can ask anybody, any police force in the Edo State before he came back to Kwara State. Very hardworking, jovial, and lovely. You cannot come to my husband to tell me what your problem is. If it's concerned of financial support, he will support you in any cause. He always call me baby. Sometimes mommy. Sometimes mommy. And if we have courage, he is the first person to say I'm sorry. Even if I'm the one called the quarrel, he said I'm sorry. He loves prayer in the morning and in the night when we want to sleep. He's a very jovial and lovely father. He loves everybody around him. I have 4 stillbirths and 5 miscarriages within 12 years of our journey of marriage. His 2 brother was late, and he was the one take care of the children. I don't know. He just took him away from me. And nothing I can do. Nothing. It's the hand of God. Nothing.